Anna is a 12-year-old girl who lives in Epping in Melbourne. She has a Greek background and is in Year 8. She recently completed a series of fitness and motor skill tests, which included a very concerning low score on her CAMSA motor skill test. Her PE teacher, Mr. Taylor, decided to take initiative and cater a lesson plan that suited her needs. He felt it was necessary to notify Anna's mother about the lesson plan he constructed in order for Anna to reach her goal of participating in shot put and javelin at the upcoming athletics carnival. The following phone call was made from Mr. Taylor to Anna's mother. Hi, this is Mr. Taylor, Anna's PE teacher. I was just calling you to inform you about my lesson plan that could improve Anna's ability to throw.
Hi, Mr. Taylor. It's obvious that Anna doesn't enjoy sport and isn't very active either. What do you aim to get out of the lesson?
Yes, I have noticed. The overall objective of the lesson I have planned is to revisit and develop the fundamental motor skill of throwing. I'm also taking it upon myself to address Anna's abilities and progress them in order for her to participate in the athletics carnival.
Okay, that sounds great. How exactly did you identify Anna's deficiency in her motor skills?
I conducted a CAMSA test, which stands for Canadian Agility and Movement Skill Assessment.
Oh, right.
As the name may suggest, the test assesses agility and movement skills based on real-life activities and provides clarity on Anna's motor skill levels.
Oh, wow. That test sounds like it is a good way to gauge an understanding of a child's motor skills. How do you suppose your lesson plan can help improve Anna's ability to throw? I hope it doesn't impact the rest of the class.
Her results were very concerning, and I was able to identify that the throwing component of her test needed improving if she wants to successfully participate in shot put and javelin. The lesson plan is tailored to revisit the basics of throwing.
Yep.
I'll be introducing the topic to the students by demonstrating a correct throwing method.
Okay.
After that, they'll have to warm up with a run around the oval, and then we'll focus on stretching our upper bodies and arms.
And what activities do you have planned for them?
Well, for the main body of the lesson, I've made a circuit of 4 activities.
Oh, right.
Each focus on key teaching points and teaching cues in relation to throwing.
Sounds interesting. What are the activities? And which key teaching points and teaching cues do you think they focus on?
So activity 1 is called Fill the Hoop.
Okay.
The students need to accurately throw beanbags into specific hoops. Then the second activity tests their ability to focus on a specific spot and throw the beanbag at a target on the wall. For activity 3, I'm getting them to throw as far as they can with the correct throwing technique.
Yep.
And lastly, for activity 4, it will involve a moving target, in this case a gym ball, and the students have to try hit the ball repeatedly with a throw.
Okay.
All of these activities have been selected for key teaching points of focus, stance, and a step through in relation to throwing. The teaching cues and prompts that I will give them an assurance that they can do the activity correctly. You know, like telling them to focus on accuracy, power, keeping their eyes on the target, etc.
I'm sure even Anna can get involved in those fun activities. Would there be any modifications or considerations you need to make for the lesson?
Yeah, great question. Obviously, if the weather isn't looking the best and the oval is in bad shape, we'll have to move the activities inside. I'll obviously have to take into consideration any students with disabilities and even tailor the activities for students who are finding it too easy or too hard.
Okay, that is handy to know. Hopefully with the lesson Anna is able to improve toward her goal.
I'm sure it'll put her right on the track. Thanks for your time today. Just be sure to keep Anna physically active outside of school. There are plenty of good places to play in Epping. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yes, I will make sure. Thank you, Mr. Taylor. Goodbye.
Mr. Taylor's passion and initiative is now going to be able to assist Anna toward reaching her goal. The lesson plan that is structured seems to be set out so that it not only helps Anna, but also the rest of the class. The lesson builds on the fundamental motor skill of throwing. Mr. Taylor has chosen his personal objective to be his tailoring of the lesson to suit Anna's needs. It was evident that Mr. Taylor had taken into consideration the demographic factors that affect Anna. He gave Anna's mother an understanding on how the testing was run and the specific area that he had to target. He was able to justify the lesson plan and identify key teaching points and teaching cues that are within the lesson. He gave a brief insight into the activities that he had also prearranged in the main body of his lesson plan, while also taking modifications and considerations into his design. Thank you for watching the presentation from Aren, Bianca, Jake, and Luke.